Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. I think I got everybody. Cocktail meet and greet. Yes. We've got one of the mediums I just heard click on. Okay, good. Admit. Admit all. Hello, sweetie.
Hello,
You're
how are you?
good. You're the first one here.
Yay! I'm
Yay!
so excited.
We got two of you. I guess that's okay. No, we have one of you. Your evil twin just got off the air, so we're good. I'm kidding.
What
You
is
shared
it?
cosmic guidance twice. I mean, or I have a song stud twice. But now
Oh,
one of them's gone. It's probably me.
okay, gotcha.
Okay.
All
Now
right.
everybody else.
How was your trip to the lovely
Really
Norway,
good. It's
the
great.
homeland?
I unfortunately when I was skiing, standing still, I tore my medial lateral ligament, but I mean
Oh
medial
no.
collateral ligament. It's okay.
Uh-oh.
Got my husband to do everything for me, so we're good.
Hey, that works.
I know. And I'm fine now. One of my
I'm
friends
sorry.
did the same
Are you
thing, but
like,
huh?
are you recovered yet? Or like, are you in
Yeah, it's a little
doing pretty
loose,
well?
like wobbly, like unstable, but the pain's gone. There's no
That's
more pain.
awesome.
Yeah, it's good. All right, let me see if we got live stream going. Yes, we do. Oh, we already have people populating the chat thread.
Uh-oh.
Hi, everyone.
Awesome.
You want to start
Hi.
or shall we wait? Hi, Eric. I love you. Well, let me introduce
Hi,
you.
Eric. He says hello to
Uh,
everyone. I'm
we
going to turn
have,
my Wi-Fi off for a second because it's going a little weird. So hold on just a second. I'll come right back.
okay. Oh, Ginger Bailey.
There we go. Now
All
it's
right.
back.
Excellent. Excellent. Ginger popped on now.
Hey, Ginger.
Hi,
Where are
Ginger.
you? I
Hi.
was, hi. I was sitting here and I was all ready and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot my drink. I had to go get my drink.
I got my
It's,
coffee.
it's important. I
It's,
got my
Yeah,
matcha right here.
all right.
my double shot at 3
Oh,
o'clock in the
no.
afternoon.
I know. I had to get a matcha. I was like, I need some caffeine right now.
It's a double shot Starbucks.
Hey, a
You're
couple of
number.
people on our last thing said, Elisa, are you tired or what? I mean, it wasn't like it was
What?
at nighttime or stuff. It's like, hey, I'm old. What can you do? That's what you can expect from
You know,
old people.
you know what? I don't think you look tired, but what's funny is if you talk, then you're interrupting, but if you stay quiet, then you're tired.
That's what it is. I'm trying so hard to be
Yeah.
quiet.
That's what Erik said. He goes, it's because you were trying so hard, like not to say something. Then they
That's
were
what,
like,
oh my God. I was
mm-hmm.
wondering what? I don't
Yeah,
remember being tired, but that's
you
it.
weren't.
I'm trying to keep
Mm-mm.
restrain myself, people. And when I don't, I'm more animated and seem more awake. There we go.
Yeah,
Mystery solved. All
there you
right,
go.
let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I
Okay.
want to introduce you guys to a new medium here, or a Hava Songstad at cosmicguidancenow.com. Ginger as well, but both of their information will be in the description box below, but also in the on the YouTube screen under their picture. So you
Hi,
will be able to
everybody.
find more about her. And she has channeled for us before, so
Mhm.
we're gonna see if she likes the Zoom and Groom cocktail hour. If she does,
Right.
then we'll keep her on if she'll have us.
Oh, I would
Fun.
be honored. Thank you. Hi, Ginger. Good to see you.
Hi,
Hi,
Orhava. Good to
ladies.
see you too. Hi, Lisa.
Both of you
Eric saying
ladies.
hi.
Hi, I love you, Eric.
Love you, Mama.
Okay, I guess we'll get started, right? You want it, guys?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, we have hi, pretty ladies. Lots of people just saying stuff. Okay, Tina Owens, she's one of our regulars from Meridianville, Alabama. I'm moving and I'm nervous about where. Any advice?
Mm. I mean,
Some,
the, fir-
go ahead.
the
Go
first
ahead.
thing that I get is just following your joy. Right? So like what I've done, Eric's like, tell him what you've done in the past. I am like the world traveler of moving all the time. Ginger knows that all too well from me expressing this to her all the time. But
Yes.
what I've done is I go visit places first. And you probably already do this. If you do this, that means it's your confirmation. But just visiting places to see where I'm at my highest joy. Where am I elevated? Where is the energy? What are the vibes? What's the culture like? Where's my favorite coffee shop, et cetera, et cetera? All the important things, right?
Yes.
But I'm just kind of getting like really following your joy, going and seeing where you want to be, feel that energy, and then make the move. Eric stating definitely make the move when you find the place.
Yeah. Something I was getting was along the lines of the same. You can't go wrong. You can't choose the wrong direction because it's all meant for you. So we're always saying this a lot, or at least I know that I sound like a broken record doing this all the time with Eric always saying like don't put an expectation on it because no matter where you go, it's meant for you. So let go of that fear.
So
Just go
don't be
for it. Follow.
nervous.
Right,
Don't be
follow your
nervous.
heart, like Orhava said, follow your heart, follow what your passions are, and don't be afraid to make the wrong choice because there isn't one.
Yeah, and I pulled the Four of Cups for you. So the Four of Cups is like so you got the hand of your spirit guides basically giving you your heart's desires, and you have all these other options, but they're stating there's multiple options for you, and it's time to kind of go into action to seeing where your highest joy is. So there's a lot of opportunities, but like Ginger stated and Eric stated, you just go for it, girl.
You
Go live your best life
know,
and find
you
where that place
you
is.
pulling those cards reminds me of when Courtney and Jorge did the medium meets uh, astrologer, and he
Mhm.
said pulling, or maybe she pulled the card, I don't know, that at one point there would be a month of accidents, and I think it could have been February. If so, that's when I tore my medial collateral ligament in Norway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyway, I was
Yep.
just thinking about that. I'm wondering, I just can't
Yeah.
remember. I
Yeah.
have to look at it again. Now, our Atharva P from India is my next job in India coming soon. Time is hard, guys.
I do hear a yes, but it's hard to say a time. And when you say soon, I feel like it may not be as soon as you're hoping for, Eric saying, but it is not too far off,
Hmm.
is what I'm getting.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's a reason. I was just going to say real quick, there's a reason
yeah.
for this too. And it's about you knowing and finding exactly what's right for you. Like it's a life plan type, universal timing.
Okay. Sophia
Yeah.
Wynn from Westminster. Can you tell about race, like ages, etc.? Is it just the body? What's the soul's view about the difference? And sorry to cut you off, Orahava. We've got hundreds of people on chat threads, so I'm going to try to get through a lot of them.
Please.
Yeah, what's the
Yeah.
deal there?
Is she asking like is the soul have a race or a
Maybe.
is that what she's asking? Because we're not even human, okay, when we're in
Yeah.
spirit. We're not we're just energy. We've been many things. We've been galactic beings. We've been and I personally, Eric's never showed me like that we're like inanimate objects or an animal or something, but we are a different vibration in where we go to different places, different planets. So there isn't an ethnicity or a I don't know, like a label. There's okay. Eric goes, no labels, no labels.
Yeah. Just a
What do
light
you
body.
think? What do you think,
Light
Orahava?
body.
Yeah, just a beautiful light body, whatever color you like.
Okay.
Purple, blue, pink, white. Like
That's
It's
cool.
about it's
it,
about frequency. Go
yeah.
ahead, sorry.
Is race about frequency, really?
No, no, no. The
Okay.
The
our
soul.
energy is about, yeah, our soul is all about frequency. But when it comes to a different race, that has to do with just the human experience, to have
Okay.
variety, to have balance, to have differences.
Oh,
You know, if
makes
everyone
sense.
was the same, it would be a really boring world. We wouldn't really grow.
Okay. So, Brittany from Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, would love a message from you guys, Eric or her guides, or what does she need to hear? Brittany from Cuyahoga Falls. I love saying that name. It's tongue tripped on it, but
That's pretty.
Hmm. Let's see.
I'll have to pull a card on this one.
Yeah, so I'm getting the King of Pentacles. So it's talking about um kind of mastering the finances right now is what I hear your spirit guides kind of talking about, to really hone in on mastering your finances on some level, kind of leveling up your finances, high yield savings account, something like that. So there's new avenues for you to be able to make money, but it's really taking that leadership of the finances in a way that's going to really serve you this year.
excellent. You add a very cool dimension to the Zoom cocktail hour. I'll have to say
Mm-hmm.
that,
I like
Ohava.
it.
To be able to
Yep.
pull
I like
cards, that is so cool. All right.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Tracy
All
S. from
righty.
Perry, Iowa, would like to hear from her husband, Bob. Tracy S., Perry, Iowa, husband, Bob, probably S.
The first thing that I'm getting is something new about, he wants you to find like deeper levels of connection with people and coming into a way of celebration, but also celebrating his life and honoring his life in a new way that's going to be exciting for you and maybe other people. But he's definitely showing communication, collaboration, celebration. So you have the Three of Cups here, and he knows
Mm.
your heart's desires, and he really wants you to go forward with them to honor him the best way possible, is to go celebrate yourself by coming into your highest joy. Again, I'm hearing that a lot today for some reason. That's what I got.
I agree. I was getting something similar in a way of, it's time to step forward and do what you've always wanted to do. Do for you is what I was getting. Very, very same thing.
Good.
Don't be afraid to move out on your own, into your own.
Excellent.
Yeah, don't choose who you are by what others may think, but only by what you think. Is what I was getting. Yeah, and he's supporting you. Like I see like him like kind of pushing you a
Oh,
little bit, like go, go.
that's great. Hey, so Rahisha B., her handle's Quick Tarot Read 574. So let's see her question from Australia. Rahisha B., will I get promoted at my current job, or will I have to look for another one for that? I really love the current workplace and my boss, but I don't know if it would help me scale up. So
Scale up.
keep the same one and hope that she moves, vertically, or look for another one.
I feel like that she is going to stay here for a little bit. And I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of moving up so much, but there's still more that needs to be experienced where she's at.
Oh,
But Eric's saying, you will know, you will feel that change coming when it's time. Because I do feel you will change eventually, but not now. I'm hearing, don't do it now.
okay.
Yeah, and I got, since she knows the tarot well, I pulled the moon card for you, sweetheart. So I think you know what that means with the moon card, but some introspection on really going after your excitement and joy. And if that job is kind of not bringing that for you, to kind of look at, you know, a different light. But I agree. I heard kind of there's more for you there, but kind of looking deeper in your soul of
Yeah.
the deepest
It's
happiness that you can find.
right. Like it's going to show her, like if she stays there, Eric was showing, like it's going to show her what that is. Like you will finally know what that is if you stay where you're at. So sometimes being somewhere, even though she says she's liking it, sometimes being in a place that isn't 100%, like you're not feeling that 100%, that can show you something. Like what Orhab was saying, it can show you like what you really want if you stay there for a little bit in it.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Good advice.
I
All
love
right.
that.
Beth from Virginia. Should my daughter Katie go to St. Mary's boarding school or Virginia Episcopal School? Beth
Oh.
from Virginia. I don't know her last name, so
What was the two schools?
oops, it slid up on me here. Oh yeah, St. Mary's boarding school or Virginia Episcopal School. We don't know the daughter's. Oh yeah, the daughter's name, but we don't have her last name. I don't know if it matters.
I know. I think I know who it is. Go
Okay.
ahead. I'll let you pull a card, Marhaba, if you want.
It's funny because I just shuffled the heck out of these cards and I got the same card earlier. It's the Three of Cups again. So
Oh wow.
what Erik is stating is, I don't know how young this young lady is, but Erik is stating that she has some good insight and a really strong intuition, your daughter does, on no matter how young she is, to give her a little bit of a weigh in. And that you're going to kind of get your answer from what she's wanting, because again, the Three of Cups is the heart's desires, communication, collaboration, celebration. So I think she's wanting to have some communication with you about where to go, and then having like, a collaboration of, I want to be a part of this decision. And she might be in preschool. I don't know, but Erik's
No,
just stating.
she's a junior in high school, or a
Oh,
sophomore, I
Okay.
think, junior or
All right, good.
sophomore.
So she'll be able to give
Yeah.
you some guidance.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree. I just want to say real quick that I agree.
Okay.
With the same thing, as she has something to say, like follow what she's wanting, like what she's feeling for this.
Okay. All right. Elisa. Hi, Elisa. Thought her name was Elisa. Her name is Liza Tamayo, from Florida. In the past life, my daughter was my older brother. Is this true, first of all? And if so, what is her mission here in this lifetime? And how can I support her? Daughter, we don't know her name. Names
I
are so
got yes right
important.
away. It was an older brother. I got a yes, a yes. There's been many different titles though that they've switched up.
Okay.
I also feel like maybe a parent at one time too. Her daughter as her parent.
Oh,
She has many things to learn, but right now it's really about who am I? Who am I as and where do I fit into like everything around me? Like finding her
yep.
identity more is what I'm getting
Yeah,
for her
I get
daughter.
that totally, because the Page of Wands is all about exactly what you just stated, Ginger.
ooh.
So it's right on the money, because she's paving her new way with creativity. There's new opportunities, new pathways, and she's doing it with her own creativity of kind of taking her power back. Something about taking her power back and kind of paving the way, a new way for herself. So exactly what Ginger was stating.
Excellent. All right, so we have another one. Any messages from my mom, but we don't have the mom's name. We don't have the person's name, so we can't answer that one. You guys' names are so important. First name and last initial. Nancy A. from Argentina. My ex-husband, Hernan, signed a loan agreement for use of my parents' house, her parents' house, until I find a buyer. Will he leave the property when that happens without causing me any trouble at all? You know how exes.
Will he leave the property?
Yeah.
Is that what she's saying?
Yeah,
Because I heard yes. I heard
okay.
yes. I heard
Yeah.
yes to this. I heard it's almost like it doesn't matter if he wants to or not, as Erik saying, like it's going to happen. Like something's gonna come along and make this happen.
Oh, okay, good.
So it'll be okay. Let go of worry. Let go of those worries.
Good.
Everything works out the way it's supposed to. It's okay.
Yep,
Okay,
I agree with that, because I got the World card, and that just means exactly what Ginger was stating is know
great.
that
You
you're
guys
in freedom.
I
on
You're
the
like
in
that.
freedom.
same page. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
All right, does Erik have any messages for me that are important? We don't know the name. So no. Okay.
No, I gotta tell you, he's just being funny, so don't get offended. He's not saying follow directions, but he's just joking. He's just
Well, yeah,
joking.
no, I happen to
Okay,
follow directions.
but no, not you. He's saying like other people along the line. He's just playing with them.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
she had said like, "What do I need to know?" But he's making a joke. But I will tell you, Lisa, that right away, he is saying for this person, slow down and look. Like slow down. Like he was making a joke, but he's really saying, slow down and look what's around you.
Okay.
Like they're missing things, they're skipping over things or something. Like they're not looking at everything around them.
Okay,
Does that
the
make
one that
sense?
wanted messages from her mom, the mom is Shirley, but we still don't have her name, or we don't
Well,
even have a place. So
Well,
what do you do with
something
that?
that I was feeling, I will tell you that I was feeling when you read that a minute ago, Lisa, was this mom I feel like is trying to comfort her
Okay.
in something that's going on, and she's trying to let her know to just like be within the day, be within
Yeah.
now, and it will, unfold how it's supposed to.
Okay.
Um, and she's okay. Like I don't know if she can
Excellent.
hear you. She just said that too. I can
Exactly.
hear you.
So the I can hear you, I pulled the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is all about spiritual guidance. So to say to that person, you're
Wow.
reaching out to us, but reach out to her more and speak to her out loud and listen for that still small voice, because she is speaking to you and she does hear you, but she's also trying to communicate with you. And there's, like Ginger stated, there's so much support for you on the other side that you're already receiving, but have more conversations with the other side out loud.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to skip people that don't give their names or town or anything. I mean, somebody's having mobility issues, but we don't know the person's name or place or anything. So we'll just go on because there's hundreds of people on the chat thread, some of who actually read the directions. Mama Elisa has spoken.
Eric.
Anyway, hello, Moheb A, asking Erik, oh, I know her, on behalf of my friend Mark A. Stuckey, who lost 55 pounds. Good for him. He has sagging skin, asking, will his skin tighten up
Yes. Not how it
completely?
was before,
Yeah.
but something that he can do. And this is Eric saying like there's something that you need to do as in steps because it's kind of hard to just think of the whole thing. But for me, Ginger, I will tell you, build muscle. Build muscle.
I was
And it's
thinking
not
that
about
same
being
thing.
it's not
Fill
about
in the,
building like to be big,
yeah.
but build some muscle because it helps the elasticity and the circulation to your
Ooh.
skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Katie McGee from Eastbourne. What will make my spiritual awakening easier? I already know Eric is doing the most. Send help. Know the feeling, girl. Send help. Katie McGee.
Trust. I just heard trust really loud. Trust because you're
Mm,
getting answers that are coming in. Sometimes people are really worried that they're missing things, but like earlier when I said something about somebody missing, it's not so much like it's never coming back, it's always there. It's always right out here, okay, or in here, however you want to look at it. Um, just start to really trust in that guidance, okay, as it comes in.
okay.
And
When
yeah,
oh,
I
I'm
got
sorry.
like
Sorry.
nurturing your creativity. So we have the Queen of Wands here. So something about kind of tapping into that divine femininity and nurturing your creativity. And that you're going to be getting downloads. You already have gotten downloads, but you're getting more downloads from your higher self and your spirit guides, where new creativity is going to come online for you. And to start to nurture that is going to catapult you forward into like your biggest dreams right now.
Nice.
Eric says something really quick for everybody. What or I was saying there, to look at this as too that when you follow things that is your passion, like we were talking about earlier, when you're following that, you will get more of what
Mm,
your guides are telling you, or like what your path is about. You will understand and get more about it, if that makes sense. Like if
it
you
does make
try to
sense.
follow and don't follow something for financial reasons or someone else's reason, it's always got to be about you and what
Follow
pulls
your
on
heart,
you. Yeah.
your passion. Absolutely. All right. Wendy Wilder from North Bend, Oregon. Any message for her? I guess messages should be more specific, like career, love, etc. But, if you can, what message does she most need to hear?
I gotta say right now, what he's showing me is that she's going through a time in her life for adaptation. I kept hearing the word adapt, like adapting. When things may feel a little uncomfortable around us, it's not because we've done something wrong or it's, maybe wrong choices or anything like that. It's helping you learn to adapt. And I feel like there needs to be some adaptation to maybe situation that's going on, and know it's okay. Like it's okay. It's going to be okay.
Or how do you want to pull a card for her?
Yeah, it's the Emperor. And so with this, what Eric's stating is saying exactly what Ginger was stating with the adaptation right now. It's about
Hold my lip.
finding the structure of play. That's what I'm hearing. For you to adapt better in this situation or whatever's happening, or to find structure around play. Usually, right, in America, it's structure around this and that. Well, that's
Yeah,
not what we're
right.
talking about. We're talking about structure around play. That's where our country needs to get back to, is
Yes.
play and love and laughter and excitement and joy and hanging out with people that raise your own frequency, and you're just raising each other's frequency. So Eric's stating its structure around play is going to help you
Mhm.
move faster and adapt faster.
Like the Italians, right, Ginger?
Right, exactly. Take your naps in between, breakfast and lunch. I just love that. I love
I
that they
love
like
it.
have such a relaxed way about them,
Yeah.
laid back way. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see how we answer that. That's right. Okay. Let's see. Joanne Romeo. It could be Romeo. I don't know. I think it's Romeo. Would it be possible to hear my husband's recently deceased cousin, Richard Desvernine?
Uh, so my head hurts and also breathing. Something I don't know
Hmm.
if that's connected, but something I'm hearing is he's first I just hear right away he's okay. Like I'm okay, I'm okay. And then thank you, like he's thanking you guys for something. Like he's giving his gratitude.
Oh,
There's gratitude coming from him.
nice.
Um what else? Yeah. And he's just showing like I hear you. I'm right there. I feel like maybe family, his other family, not just who's asking, but the other, there's like, I see something else, like another part of the family. I hear you. I'm
Okay.
there. He's around and he's okay. I mean, it's really basic, but it's important. I feel like that this is
Yeah.
important.
Okay.
Mm. I pulled the 10 of cups. So cups is all about your heart's desires. 10 is the highest level of completion of that. So he's in paradise. So all of his needs, wants, desires are all met with this rainbow bridge that he crossed over. And yes, it's usually referred to as animals, but also humans. And
Oh, that's
Yep.
just stating
nice.
he's living his best life. He's in nostalgia. He's literally in his paradise.
That's great. All
Yeah, I
right.
feel there was a worry about, I feel like there was a worry, Elisa, sorry. I feel like there was a
No,
worry about this. And so that he wanted them to know that it's okay, like he's okay
yeah.
now. So that's
I'm
cool.
just
I like that card.
walking this tightrope, guys, because mostly people say I interrupt too much, but then when I stop
Oh,
interrupting, y'all didn't hear this from the beginning because a lot of you guys came on later. They're
yeah,
like, "What's wrong with you? Are you tired?" It's like
I know.
because I don't just
Well, you know what?
immediately.
I want to say something. I've been wanting to say this for a while, really quick. I want to say that sometimes I think it's misunderstood. Like, I can't speak for any of the other mediums, but when you and I are doing a session, Elisa, I think it's misunderstood because I'm somebody who, even though I finish something I'm saying, it looks like I still have something to say because I have more things that I'm paying attention to.
Oh
And I
yeah,
feel like that's a misunderstanding that they think that I'm being interrupted, but I'm not. And I always will say whatever I was saying, like,
of
you know what I
course.
mean? And we
Yeah,
both do that.
yeah.
So I just wanted to put that out there that it may
And
look like it, but it's not really
yeah,
interrupting.
sometimes
So,
it's really hard to figure out if somebody's finished. Some of the
right,
mediums
right.
will have a definitive, like they'll nod
Yeah,
their head,
yeah,
like
yeah.
boom, done.
And I just probably look like I relate because I'm always like paying attention. So I feel like that's the misunderstanding. Like I may
Yeah,
look like I still have something to say, but
you're
I
still
don't.
channeling. You're still channeling.
Yeah.
All right, Julie Ramos from San Diego. Does Eric think that I could continue doing good in my jewelry business due to the market fluctuations? It's a tough world out there.
You know, I hear yes to this. There's something though that's going to shift with this. An energy shift is what I'm hearing. Maybe something added to it, something the way that the type you're doing, or maybe like the way you're advertising yourself. But it's really about getting people to know you're out there, and appeasing to, not that you have to appease to everybody, but like to a certain group that maybe is a bigger variety. Okay, like you have more variety is what I'm
Yeah.
hearing from him. But yes, I hear it. This is what your heart's desire. You stay with it.
You can do
Yeah, and your
TikToks.
joy, you're doing what your joy is, thus you're the magician. So we have the magician card, and the magician has everything in the tarot that you get. So you have pentacles, cups, swords, and wands, and the magician has all of them. And there's only one card in the tarot that has that. And my dear, that's you. So what Spirit is stating, what your higher self is stating, what Eric's stating is you have everything that you need to bring this into full completion and fruition into your life. You already have. And so Eric is stating it's going to continue because you're very smart, and you're a very smart business person. So, and stating you have the support on the other side. So understand that if you feel stuck or stagnant, ask for permission for them to show you the next way of exactly what Ginger was stating, how you're going to be evolving. How can I evolve next? And just ask them for that support, and they will show you that. But you are the magician, my dear, and that's a pretty big deal. So keep
That's
doing that gold
awesome.
and silver though, because everybody's looking for gold and silver to invest in. That's not going to crash. That's going to keep going. So you're solid with the gold
Absolutely,
and silver too.
That is awesome.
absolutely.
All right. Teresa Keefe from Ontario, Canada, has a grandson, Tristan, only 10 months old, and he's totally obsessed with Michael
No,
Jackson. What's going on there?
past life. I heard it really loud.
Ooh. In what way, guys?
There's a connection, soul connection with Michael Jackson, and they've had past lives together.
Ooh.
So there's a connection there, is what I'm hearing. So
Wow.
Okay.
not in this
Yeah,
life,
and
not in this life. No.
yeah,
Go ahead.
what I
Go ahead.
got was Four of Wands, which means like when this child hears Michael Jackson, I think of exactly what Ginger was stating. This past life feels like home.
Mm.
Comfort. Yeah,
It feels
yeah,
like a
yeah.
celebration. It feels like home when he hears that voice, sees him dancing. It's like a homecoming almost.
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel like you see this or have it where I feel like this child is going to be very musically inclined, very like good rhythm, good ear for music, maybe even playing instrument, dancing, singing, same thing. I feel like this is going to be part
Nice.
of his path.
Maybe he was
Absolutely.
in, well, no,
Yeah.
it wasn't this live. I was going to say maybe it was in the band or backup singer or something, but no, it wasn't this live.
Yeah, not in this life,
Yeah.
but he has had other lives with music, and so has
Okay.
Michael Jackson. Yeah.
All right. Courtney H. Don't know where she's from, but does Eric have a message for her? Neshwan28 is her handle, if that helps at all.
There's what? What did you say?
Courtney H.
No, I
Does
meant
Eric,
after that.
oh, I don't really know where she's from, but the handle is at Neshwan28, if that helps.
Oh, okay. No, it's okay. I'm feeling like something that he's showing me is believing in yourself more. There's
Mhm.
something building for you. Believe in it. Believe in it. Believe in
Yeah,
yourself. Abilities.
exactly. Exactly. And I pulled the high priestess. So Eric is stating it's time. It is your time to step into the way of your high priestess self. And that
Mm.
is extreme amounts of trust within yourself. And knowing Eric's like, no, you are this high priestess. And he's making me get very emotional and stating, we need you. We
Oh,
need you
wow.
to step into your highest purpose, thus
Mm.
your highest joy, because we need you in this high priestess of who you are, because the world needs your gifts.
Yeah.
That's going to
Mm.
make a difference, he just said, for her to hear that.
That's very cool.
Yeah, yeah, to hear that. So,
So,
support.
Eric, when is my twin flame coming? What month? That's really hard. But it's Julie
Woo!
McGee. Julie McGee. But time is tough. Is it coming? this lifetime? I mean,
I think people think a twin flame is their like soulmate, their true love.
yeah, but it's
Um,
not. No.
it's not. Kind of look up and see what a twin flame is because it's really it's really you. It's almost like two off of the same higher self.
Mm.
But if you're asking about your true mate, your partner, there is somebody, and you could hide in a closet and they'd still find you. Okay, some
Wow.
people think they have to go out and look, but Eric's saying no when it's meant to be. It's just the timing thing. Let go of that. Let go of that. Let go of the
Mm.
timing part, and just be true to you and your joys, and this will bring it sooner. Okay, it's not far off, but it depends on what your choices are.
What about
You know.
for my son Lucas? Does he have somebody that he can hide in the closet and they'll still find him?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, good.
100%. 100%.
You know
Uh,
Lucas. You
yeah.
know.
Yeah. I was looking at, he posted a picture the other day on Instagram and I was looking at him. He just looks so like more grown up than the last time I seen him, even though he's not, it hasn't been that long.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about, I was asking Erik the same thing, and Erik says it's not long now. Somebody's just going to come into his life. He doesn't have to worry or think about it, which I don't think he is anyway, really. And it's just going to like flow. It's
That's
almost like that
awesome.
missing puzzle piece he's been waiting for just
Oh,
shows up and it goes.
that's great
So,
because he really
yeah,
wants
Yep.
to settle down with somebody.
yeah,
Yeah, and
he will.
Erik just said, he's like, yo, Lucas, I got you, bro.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, yeah.
gosh,
I feel
good,
that. I feel that.
good. All right. And Debbie Lopez, thank you so much for welcoming me back and all that stuff. Really appreciate it. And you're welcome to people who are saying thank you. All right, John Lowe. Hello, ladies. I'm on a weight loss journey. Can you tell me when I'll reach my goal?
The first thing I got was just a little bit of patience because we just pulled the temperance card. So the
Mhm.
temperance card is patience, but understand that your higher self and your guides, you have the cups, which is the desires of getting to your goals, and they're doing things behind the scene, kind of like
Mhm.
a Wizard of Oz situation. So just a little bit of patience and you're getting there, and just to keep telling your cells, the cells of your anatomy, that you love them and that you're so proud of them,
I
and things
love
are
Yeah.
going to start
that.
happening faster.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that.
And let's add to, I agree 100,000%. Erik's going, add to that, to be okay with you now. And it's
Mhm.
about health, not so much weight loss. It's got to be about health and how you feel about you, emotionally and physically. And consistency is key. So staying consistent and having patience is the biggest part of it. So, but
You help people
you
like
will make
this.
it. Hmm.
Ginger, you help people like this. I mean,
Yes.
this is your
Yes.
jam.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
check her out.
Nutrition, fitness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
check her out in
I
the description
I
box.
feel like he's on, I feel like he's got a good, plan. I do.
Okay, good.
But it does feel that way. It feels like, as I say, am I ever gonna see, what I want to see? But you will, just stay with it.
Okay.
Okay. Because one day you're gonna look in it, because we see ourselves every day. So it's hard to see the change,
It
right?
is.
But you will. You will see it.
So, Wendy Wilder from Oregon wants to know what two crystals should I focus on for healing? I think she might mean the encoded crystals, like the Phoenix crystal and all that stuff. I don't know if you're able to answer that because you guys don't know all the crystals.
The ones
They're
that
all
you
white
have,
quartz. Yeah.
the one that you have, Elisa, the one that brings harmony, Erik just said. Which one
Oh
is that?
yeah. Okay, that's Kadosh Roshem, the harmony crystal. But let's see what other kind of crystals that are not ones that I encode that are not white quartz. Are there any other crystals that
Well,
The one
are
that I
not?
get is because I work with crystals a lot. They're kind of my favorite things on the planet besides animals. But the
Oh,
one that I'm getting for her in particular is a green crystal. It could be a jade, it could be a adventurine, something along those lines.
yeah.
That has to do with healing and asking Archangel Raphael, giving permission that she helps you, and yes, I say she helps you through that crystal to provide healing for yourself and others through some sort of, and I mean, Raphael's color is emerald green, so that's probably
Ooh.
why it's coming in, but something about a green crystal and working with Raphael for healing.
So Raphael has feminine energy?
Both.
Yes.
All angels, all archangels are
Have
both
both.
feminine and masculine.
Oh,
Yes.
cool. I
And
had no idea.
Raphael is a little bit more on the feminine side with the healing aspects of the divine
Yes.
feminine. But
Yes,
yes,
they
they
do.
have both. There's really no gender. They don't even see it as gender. So
That's cool. All right. Tana Lynn. No, Tanya Lynn. Sorry, that's her handle anyway. West Bend, Wisconsin. Should I focus on finding a job to pay the bills while I build my business?
As long as it doesn't, Eric just said, as long as it doesn't take away from your focus on what your true love is, what you're doing.
Oh, quick,
You
Tara.
can.
I got you. I got you too. I think she said, damn, you missed me, but I know we got her. Go ahead.
um yeah, with what Ginger's stating, like if you start to focus on something else, you're giving permission to the universe that you're not all in for the other. That's what I'm hearing from Eric. And I just pulled a really big card for you. Again, this is Spirit's hand coming through and giving you your biggest heart's desire, right? Because cups are your heart's desire. But it's all about that consistency of putting in the work and the effort into your biggest heart's desire, right? Because this is your higher self depositing in to have things overflow into the vastness of the ocean. So it's really about this new beginning of trust for you. It's a new beginning of trust that you've got to trust yourself and trust your guides that you're on the right path. And if you put your energy somewhere else, you're gonna give permission to the universe. I'm not all in. And Eric's saying stay all in and wait for them to come through. They're already coming through, but trust that your guides are supporting you in this new endeavor for your business.
That's
Let
awesome.
go of the end result being financial too. Don't make it about that, because that'll be a side effect of it.
A lot of these things are really good for everyone to hear,
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
All right,
Absolutely.
so I want to let people know that I'm going to be on a podcast that's being recorded tomorrow that I want y'all to check out. It's The Holistic Psychiatrist with Alice Lee, a psychiatrist. And we're going to talk about basically the meld between conventional and integrative medicine. It's going to be fascinating. I
Oh,
hope.
wow.
So
That's
y'all look
awesome.
it up, and I'll tell you guys when it's going to be on, if it's going to eventually be on YouTube or just an audio or whatever.
Okay.
I'm in the
Great.
dark like you
Great.
guys are. Anyway, Daisy P from Ocala, Florida, was my grandson, Peter Jacob Hart, a blacksmith in a past life. He's a natural talent.
I have a yes on that, Eric says.
Can you say when or where? More
He
or
says
less?
yes. I'm hearing yes to this more than once. So I see like a medieval era, and then I also see like early 1700s, somewhere in there, somewhere around the 1700s. So he's had a couple lives, and it's not just with blacksmith. I also see that he made other things, which is interesting. There were other creations that this person made. I feel like some kind of like clocks or furniture, something. I keep seeing something hanging on walls, like frames
Oh,
or
cool.
something. Yeah.
Where was that, in the United States or in, well, medieval times? No.
But
But,
this was more like, I see like around like maybe France,
oh, okay. All right.
England, in that area.
All right, Belinda Mayers, I miss you and your accent from North Carolina. She wants to know, was she on the Titanic? Belinda Mayers from North Carolina.
I'm getting a yes again to this. I'm getting a yes to this. You've
Ah.
also had other lives around water. So if something resonates with you with water, and water is also a good like it's almost like it's good with energy. Like it can help energy. It can help human energy too. Like it helps electricity. It also helps human energy.
Yeah.
So you do your best thinking and downloads and bringing things in around water.
Yeah,
I do
and I
too in the
got
bathtub. Yeah, I do
Yeah,
for some reason.
yeah.
I got specifically from Eric to put the water that you drink under the moonlight. It's not necessary for it to be a full moon. It just needs to be in the moonlight. And so Eric's stating that there's some frequencies, divine feminine frequencies from the moonlight that are actually going to help you when you're drinking that infused water and to put some like your favorite crystal around it. But yeah, the water is going to amplify your own frequency, and it has to do with something with the moon.
That's awesome. Hi, Elisa, Ginger, and Eric, and or Hava. She doesn't know your name probably. Love you all. I'm from Colorado. Just wanted to say hi. So there we go.
Colorado girl.
Hi.
Hi back. Can I
Aw.
get a love reading when I find my person? We don't have any name at all. Okay, skip that one.
Can I get a love reading when I find my person? Is
Love
that what she
reading
said?
is good. We have to skip it. No,
Oh,
no
oh,
name.
oh.
All right, Sally Jeffries from the UK. What's the discomfort I have on my left side below the ribs that I've had for a year? Yep, I know I should go to the GP, and this isn't a substitute for that. Thanks.
Um, yeah, this isn't a diagnosis, but something going on in your digestive in the colon, your
Okay.
colon. I don't know. A lot of people, if you don't know, like at the anatomy part, your colon goes around like this, and then that's the bigger part. And I feel like it's something irritable, like getting irritable, like IBS or something irritable in that area
Maybe the scalar
of the colon.
microbiome optimization might help her.
There does need to be a balance with the microbiome, absolutely, is what I'm
Okay.
feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, just get
And
that.
what I pulled quickly was the Hanged Man, and so that means there's something that is also affecting you on an emotional level of control. And so letting go of something that you feel like you're supposed to be in control of, but surrendering that over to spirit. And once you surrender that, it's emotionally going to start to help that issue as well.
Yeah,
Very
I feel a little bit I want to add real quick because that's interesting you said that, or Hava, because I was getting something around eating, like food, like not saying there's a problem with eating, I'm not trying to say that, but something about certain different foods within your diet.
interesting. When you pull a card for people, can it be one card today and another card tomorrow or the next day, or is it good for like a certain amount of time, Rohava?
Sorry, say that again. I'm having
Like
a
you
hard time
pull a
understanding.
card.
Yeah.
Could you pull that card and it's the whatever, and then 3 days from then, can it be a different card?
Yeah, because it's usually, if it's about the same question, they'll go
Oh,
into a deeper clarification about
Right.
things like
Yeah.
that. Or it can be the same card of them trying to get through to you, but they usually give deeper levels of clarification, and it all varies around what the question actually is.
Yeah, like
okay.
if this one didn't work, okay, we'll try this one, is what I feel like Eric's going, okay, you didn't get it with this card, let's give you this card. But they
Oh,
all will
interesting.
like, and I'm not a card person, but Eric's going, they all will guide you, you know,
Mhm.
it's all important, it's all necessary. So what,
Yeah.
That's
like what
interesting.
Hava was saying. Yeah.
So can you pull a card for me? Do I need to say about what, like career or something like that?
For
Yeah,
Sometimes
pull
you,
yourself?
career for me.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
you
can do
can.
that. Yeah, of course.
See how it works.
Career's one of my favorite ones to work with people. Um, So choices, it's about choices. So we have the lovers. So it's about partnership, collaboration, and choices here with career. So what they're stating is making these divine choices, and you're already guided to these divine choices, and the right timing to make these choices, and then kind of using the masculine side and the feminine side to make these choices and keeping that in balance and check. But also, before you make the choices, as you already do with career, just looking for the guidance on the other side of
Mm,
before I make this really big decision with my financial status or with my career, or moving forward with my life purpose, guide me to my highest good or better.
love that. All right, great. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, no. Hi, Jasmina from Slovenia. Will this company that she's interning with give her a job?
the company that she's
She's a,
entering is,
yeah, interning at.
oh, interning at.
Yeah.
I'm getting like, I'm not getting a yes on this one.
Oh, really?
And that can also mean that it's not a place, like
It's
you
not
may
right for
think it's
her.
where you want to be, but I feel like it's not where you are supposed to be. Something better is out there for you, is what I was getting.
Okay.
Yeah, and I agree because I got the Emperor in reverse. And so, what Eric's telling me with the Empress in reverse is that there's going to be too much structure on you, and you're not going to be able to soar and do kind of your life's purpose. So it sounds like this place might hinder you. So
Oh,
just to be aware
good
of that.
advice.
Limitations. Yep,
Good
limitations
advice.
is what I was hearing. Yep.
Okay. Do we as individuals have the ability to put the proverbial bubble of protection around specific people deployed to a war or like a mayhem area? Yeah,
So
right.
you do, absolutely.
Yeah.
But something that's very important, Erik says to know, is that you cannot change what's meant to be on someone's path. So, say somebody has a child in the war and they don't want anything to happen to them, you can put that around them. It can change the vibration, and maybe it can change maybe how something's supposed to go, but it's not going to change what's meant to be. So, if somebody's not, like, say somebody's meant to be hurt there or something, it will just make it less severe, or you know what I mean, or it'll be like not they'll be able to handle it better, that kind of thing, but you can't stop what is supposed to happen. So yes, you can put that bubble around, but it's not to change, it's to help the frequency of the situation.
Oh,
Does that
okay.
make sense?
Exactly. And that's what I got. That's what Eric was stating to me. It's about the frequency that you're sending them. So be careful not to send protection through fear. Send
Mm.
protection through love, because
Mm.
then you're radiating that fear, and that frequency is not going to be good for that person. So if you think about yourself in those specific instances, you want to raise your frequency of love and peace and putting out love and peace to everyone. So sending that person love and peace is going to raise their frequency to then be in these areas that so desperately need the love and peace frequency.
Yeah. You guys make such a great tag team. Really.
Well, why do you think
Thank
she's
you.
my mentor?
We should do maybe a regular
She's
live
teaching
or
me.
something. You guys give us advice in the comments section what you'd like to see us do with this. All right, so Robin, ROBYN from Detroit, wants to know, will she financially do well with this loan officer job she just started today? She feels good about it. They say I can make so much per month, but she's new to sales. Robin B.
So I'm getting yes, you can I mean, this depends on you. Eric's saying like how much you want to invest in yourself in this. I do feel like this is an experience you need. I do not feel like it's a lifelong career. Okay, he's saying, but this may be an experience you need. I don't see like let go of the idea of, oh, it's going to make so much money, like let go of that.
Yeah.
And look at it in a way of balance. I don't know, I keep showing me something balancing as in it's not just about money.
Will she
Okay,
do okay with sales? I mean, she
she
says
will
she's
she will
new to.
do okay. She will
Okay.
do okay, but it's really a learning. It's more about learning. It's more about the
Okay.
experience for her, spiritually and earthly, you know,
Okay.
for what's to come later.
Somebody wants
Yeah.
a message from Uncle Martin, but we don't have that person's name. We have Martin's, but that's it. Jean Kruger, good afternoon, ladies, from Stockton, California. Am I going to get a job in my
Huh.
preferred area of nursing? We have all these career questions, It's kind of cool.
All right.
I heard yes. I'm gonna let Aura have a pull card.
Man, this is the biggest yes of your life, buddy. We have
Wow.
the Wheel of Fortune. So you have time on your side, fate on your side, good luck on your side. All of your guides are surrounding you in this endeavor, and it's the golden coin of your future. So to understand that this is good fortune, not just with money, but this is definitely where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing. You've been guided to this. This is just a very good situation. You're in, how do you say this, Eric? It's so simple. You're highly favored right now.
Yeah, I get like purpose, excitement, like a little kid at Christmas, that kind of feeling. I'm getting like and then like I'm getting like my hair standing like chills all over. So
Wait, I
yeah.
gotta check the door. Somebody's at the door, but nobody seems to be answering it. Just a minute. Y'all go ahead. Go ahead.
We don't have a question.
Oh, okay.
I don't. If I turn my phone on, I can look, but I don't know who was next. She's so cute. I just love her. Um,
Well, thank you all for being here. Thanks for your
Yeah.
questions, and
Yeah,
thank you all for
absolutely.
being here. And we appreciate the community very much. We appreciate you all.
Okay.
That was good. That was good.
Lucas has a wine
Get your
delivery. We'll need his
shirts.
ID.
Get your shirts.
We'll
We'll advertise while she's doing something.
And then let's see. Some people are asking more than one question, so we can't do that. So if we have a life review, we are feeling whatever we caused with our action, why would we still want to live in the 3D as a life?
Well,
Oh my God.
Erik goes, you're not looking. So Erik, he's being funny. So he goes, you're looking at it as a punishment. That's not what it is. It's not a punishment. You're looking at it as if you have to feel or sense what someone else is doing, it's like punishing you or a judgment, but it's not. It's like if you were to do, and I always like use this because he shows me like tests at school, right? Like if you have a test there, maybe a math test and you miss some, and then you go back and look, what did I do wrong? So you can learn, from that. But it's not even about wrong. It's just the only way my brain can explain what he's showing me. So it's not about punishment. Life reviews are for us to see it from all angles, all points of view.
That's
What
right.
it's about, to understand it, to understand the full picture. It's not
All
punishment.
right. So Miriam R. from Winnipeg, Manitoba. I don't know. I like to say the name Manitoba for some reason. Anyway, wants a message from her guide or guides regarding her health. Miriam R.
I'm just going to say real quick that Erik is showing that this is making you look at yourself as self-care. Like a lot of times when there's health things, it's not just an experience so you can have empathy for others. It's also to have you turn inward and look at what do I need to do to focus on me.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I get 2 of wands here. So just like you stated, looking inward. So this is more of like a scrying right now. This gentleman has the world in his hands. So Erik's stating you have your healing in your hands and you're going to be shown how to use it in a really big way.
It's
But there's
Miriam.
some
I think it's
choices.
a girl, but that doesn't make a difference. There's no gender here.
Well, this is a gentleman
This
right
guy.
here.
That guy.
Yeah, in the card. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
It
Sorry,
doesn't
I'm
really
still
matter,
thinking
but
about that delivery. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. It's okay.
But yeah, there's some choices here to be made, and basically you have the world of healing in your hands, but this is going to be balanced for you using creativity. But you do have some choices here, and it's really to stay highly positive in a positive state so that your own frequency is going to start healing your body, but you have to keep it in a high frequency. So play again is coming in. Erik is stating, instead of being in here about your health, go out and play, go out and serve the community, go out and be with others. And in turn, your cells are going to be in that frequency of a higher level of healing.
You never want, Erik was saying while you were saying that, he's showing you never want to identify. Like if you have an illness, don't identify by that. That's not who you are. Okay, that's just part of your past. So don't identify by it, because it's easy to get into, and I'm not saying this person is, but just for anybody, it's easy to get into a victim mentality.
Oh, very easy.
Yeah. And so like what, or how about, I just want to say, Elisa, because you do scalar, right?
Yeah.
And anybody who does any kind of healing, like I do Reiki, any kind of healing that's put out there, the person that's receiving it has the ability to heal themselves. The person that's sending it is sending that vibration and frequency to allow that or to help that, right?
That's
so
right.
It's not like they're the ones healing you. You're healing you. You know? So
right.
Anyway.
So beware of your thoughts. If your thoughts are like, I'm not worthy of being well, then
Right. That's why a lot of people don't feel it.
Yeah. We finally got the information from Carol, messages from Mom Shirley. I think we did say something, but we didn't really know the daughter's name. Now we do. Anything else you want to add to what we've already said?
I feel like maybe she might have missed it. So this is going to be recorded to go back, because I just keep hearing the same thing. There's support on the other side for her.
Yeah, and to pay close attention to your manifestations,
Yeah.
that you're very powerful, but to understand that your manifestations are getting stronger, and that the other side and your loved one on the other side is really helping you bring in your deepest desires right now. So to understand, know that it is, and know that you are the I am, is what I'm hearing.
Nice. So Darla from Ohio, message from Eric. Just, I guess, whatever's important for her to hear, Eric. I love you, Eric.
I hear
I love you,
Eric saying,
Mom.
I heard Eric saying, I love her name.
Mm. Mm.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Message from
My
Eric.
mindset. Something about mindset.
Yep,
Mindset. Where's your mind at? What are you thinking
exactly.
about? What are you paying attention to?
Exactly. And this is the Tower Moment card. So, exactly what Ginger just stated. There's so much power and truth of what she stated, because right now, Eric is showing that he's trying to help you, himself. Eric is actually trying to help you mentally to stable your foundation of your mind. So he's wanting you to rebuild the foundation of your mind because it no longer serves you. You're moving into the fifth dimension in this new world so fast that
Yeah.
you have to come into a higher frequency of thought. And he's
Yeah.
helping support you
He's
with this.
helping her with
Yeah.
that. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I just wanted to give an example. He's going, like if you have a perspective, your perspective's a certain way, the way you were taught or the way you grew up or something like
Yeah.
that. He's showing like what she said, like it's time to tear that down and rebuild it, like what Bravo was saying, like that kind of thing.
Okay.
So changing perspective. Yeah.
All right. I think we're getting some of the questions of people that didn't give all the information. So I'm really happy about that. So my name is, I don't know if this is one of them, is Jean from New York. I have mobility issues. I am working on it. Any timing when you see me overcoming this problem, mobility issues?
So time it can change, it can shift. I keep getting like over the next like maybe like couple years, maybe a little bit more, it could be less. He's showing like depending on what's going on for full mobility. So if you're
Okay.
worried about ever getting back to full mobility, he's showing that
That's
is
good.
possible. He shows you working very hard, and it yeah, he's saying just that drive within you is what's making the difference. So don't
Okay.
worry about if it is or it isn't, just see it be. He said.
Yes, exactly. That's what Eric just showed me, was it's a visualization. I don't know if you are doing this. I think this is just a confirmation for you, but Eric is showing me that he's helping you with visualizations of you being whole and healed and not having any mobility issues whatsoever, and your
Excellent.
body's back into flexibility, back into just existing in such a high frequency. So Eric is stating that he's actually putting in visions in your head, and he wants you to focus on that and meditate on these visions of seeing yourself completely whole, and things will be moving faster for you.
Okay. Good. I'm going to squeeze in two more real quick.
Okay.
Well, not real quick necessarily, but Ashley
Yeah.
from Houston, what keeps holding me back from following my passion? How can she move forward?
Loudly, Eric he just yelled, fear, and he's going self-confidence, but fear of the unknown.
Mm,
Um, got to trust that, and know that. Okay, so he's going, here's a tool. Just take it a little at a time. Okay, focus on what you want first, and then what it takes to get there, and then make some goals and take your steps. Because if you look at the whole picture, it scares you, he said.
okay.
So
All
take
right,
it
so
slow.
let's move on to Stephen Daly. Hello from Ireland. My first time to watch you live on YouTube. I love Ireland so
Mm,
much. But anyway,
welcome.
I'm going to talk about River in a minute, but Stephen from Ireland, my daughter had just reached out to me for the first time just before Xmas, but I don't know what her intentions are as she is only communicating for financial assistance. So what's the intentions of the daughter? We don't know her name, but Stephen Daly, I think
Um,
his name is.
so he just answered his own question, Eric said. He just answered his own question by that. So this is about boundaries. It's not about just cutting somebody off. It's about him learning to set boundaries for his loved ones in his life. That's what he's saying.
Does she
Okay.
want more than just financial stuff? Eventually?
Eventually, I feel like there's a maturity level here that we're thinking about,
Mm.
and it's not like, okay, she's really young or really like, um, it doesn't have to do with her age. It has to do with the way she thinks about
Okay.
things, like
Yeah.
what her intents are for people, instead of realizing it's a give and take kind of thing. She's not quite
Yes.
there yet. So set those boundaries is what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Yeah, and you setting the boundaries is going to allow for her to find the balance,
Right.
her own
Good.
balance.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Very good. All right, River, this last one from Brooklyn. A year ago, I just thought it was so compelling I had to ask it. I was in a coma. I'm still not 100%. What is the lesson I was supposed to learn? River from Brooklyn. Brooklyn.
It wasn't just for you, it was for those that are connected to you, is what I'm hearing. So
Ooh.
it's a lot more than just for your lesson. Something for you is knowing that what you can overcome. Eric just said it's to know what you can overcome. What no limits. There's no limits. You can overcome anything. Was part
Yep.
of it. You have many, many things to learn, but from that is a big one.
Yeah,
Wow.
and Eric states it's also about you finding your joy now. So you went through that. It was not a fun experience, and I'm really sorry that you had to go through that first because it sounds like it was not easy is what Eric is showing. There's a lot of compassion from Eric right now for you, stating, man, that was not an easy road, but
Yeah.
saying, look at that road. You came out of that road. What are your manifests now? What are you focusing on now to bring you the highest joy of your life of I'm, you know, when you are on your deathbed one day, and Eric's showing a long, 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 long time from now, but no regrets. Eric is saying no regrets now because you went through that experience. So he's like, he wants to light a fire under you to go live your funniest life, your best life, tons of laughter, tons of love, tons of play, but to really go through that experience and say, wow, I'm still alive and I'm healthy and I'm kicking it. And what do I want out of this beautiful life that I have now?
It's
That's great.
unlimited. Unlimited. He's yeah,
That's
unlimited.
super. All right, guys, thank you so much. You guys check out Aura Hava Songstad and, of course, Ginger Bailey.
Yeah.
And we'll need to talk about what we want to do on a regular basis if you want to, because I think this has been just a magical
Yeah, it's
combination,
fun.
frankly.
Yeah. And I and
Absolutely.
I I wanted to say really quick that my daughter had a reading with Orhava and it was wonderful. So you guys got to go
Oh.
check her out. All
And you've
right.
got a sale
Thank
going
you,
on.
David.
You got your spring sale
Yes.
going on too,
Yes.
right?
I had spring sale all the way through to the end of May.
Oh,
Yes.
check it out, people. All
Yep,
right.
and I've learned a lot from Ginger, so definitely get on that bandwagon too, because she's an awesome mentor. Love
She
her to
is.
Thank
pieces.
you.